What's going on, everybody? Jonathan here, exercise specialist here at the Burke Fitness Center, here to share with you a very brief safety message. Now, before engaging in any sort of exercise activity, make sure that you follow up with your doctor to ensure that exercise is appropriate for you. Now, when working out at home, it's important that you heed to certain safety guidelines. That being, have an adequate amount of space around you. Make sure that you are working out on a firm and stable surface, that being hardwood or tiled floor. Try to avoid working out on a rug, as this can bunch up and lead to slipping or tripping. To that same effect, wear sneakers and try to avoid socks, sandals, or flip-flops. Have the right equipment around you as well. Have a water bottle close by. Have a chair close by. A chair can be used as an added base of support, or if you need to take a seat during the exercise. Also, dumbbells aren't always required, but if you want some sort of replacement to it, you can use cans of soup, a water bottle, a container of oil, or even a heavy booklet of some sort. Now, most importantly, listen to your body. If you experience any of the following symptoms, shortness of breath, dizziness, or rapid heartbeat, stop the workout, reassess, and determine whether or not it is safe to continue with the exercise. But above all, err on the side of caution. With that being said, enjoy your workout. What's going on, everybody? This is Sophia. I'm Jonathan. We are exercise specialists here at the Burke Fitness Center. And today we're going to be doing Strength and Balance Level 2, a step up from Level 1. Now, if you haven't done Level 1, I strongly suggest that you do that class first and then come back here when you're ready for a challenge. Now, today we're going to be using dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, that's fine. Any sort of moderate to heavy weight will be perfectly fine for today as well. If you want, you can use a chair as well. Sophia is going to be demonstrating the seated version of the standing exercises for today, so you can adjust if necessary. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start with some stretches to warm up. I'm going to start with an exercise called YTWs. So you're going to put your hands in front of you like so, and we're going to start with a Y. Now remember to bring your attention to your breathing on every stretch. Then we're going to go into a T. Go to the side. Good. And then we're going to make a W. Good. Really make sure that you squeeze in the back. We're going to continue. Another Y. We're going to do T's. Good. Bring your attention to your breathing and your posture. We're going to do another W. Good. One more time. Y. Really squeeze, reach. T. Good. We're going to do W. Very good. Now that's it for the upper body stretches. We're going to do something called knee hugs. So Sophia's going to demonstrate seated, and if you so need, you can also use a tall surface, stable surface that you can hold on to for better base of support. So we're going to grab the right leg. We're just going to bring it in and hug the knee as much as you can. Give it a little bit of love, and then come back down, and then go to the other knee. Which is why you need a stable surface to not lose your balance. And then you're going to go to the right side. Good. One more time on the left. Good. Another time on the right. Bring your attention to your breathing. Bring it down. And bring it up. And good. So those are knee hugs. Now we're going to do something called dynamic hamstring stretches. So I'm going to do it standing. Sophia's going to show you seated. You're going to put one foot in front of you. I'm going to start with the right foot. What you're going to do is just kind of slowly and gently reach for the toes until you find a very gentle tug in the hamstrings, and then come back up. And then we're gonna rotate to the other foot, come all the way down to the leg, reach for the foot, and then come back up. Good. Alternate to the other leg. Reach for the toes, breathe out on the way up. Good. Come down. Breathe. Nice deep breaths till you find a gentle stretch in the hamstrings. Come back down. Reach for the toes. And come back up. So those are dynamic hamstrings. That's it for the warm-up. We're gonna get into the exercises now. Okay, so now we're gonna get started with the exercise portion. We're going to do each exercise twice, and that's going to equal 1 set. Okay, so for the first exercise, what we're gonna do is a squat. We're going to grab our weights. Like I said, dumbbells aren't necessary, but they are recommended. I'm gonna hold it by my chest. Sophia's gonna demonstrate from the chair. And what we're gonna do is slowly sink into the ground and then shoot up through the heels. Come down, shoot up. Bring your attention to your breathing. Keep a nice tall posture. Keep the chest up. And like I said, focus on your breathing and focus on your form. No exercise is supposed to induce any sort of pain. So if you do feel pain anywhere, I suggest that you either modify or stop the exercise. Come down. Gonna do one more. Good. Those are squats. Now what we're gonna do are calf raises. So I'm gonna grab my other weight. Of course, like I said, dumbbells aren't necessary. If you need the added base of support, hold on to a counter or a stable surface to make sure that you keep your balance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stabilize myself, dumbbells in each hand, and you're going to shoot up through your toes and come down. Up through the toes and come down. Up through the toes and come down. Good. Very good. Good. Remember to focus on your breathing, focus on your form, keep a tall posture. You have to avoid leaning forward because if you lean forward, you're going to fall forward. We're going to do 2 more. Come down nice and slowly and come up. And that's 10. Now we're going to dial it back. I'm going to put 1 dumbbell down and I'm going to hold 1 dumbbell towards my chest. And we're going to start with the squat. Okay? We're going to come down, keep the weight in your heels, and you're going to come up. 1, come down. 2, come down. 3, come down. 4, good. 6, 7. Bring your attention to your breathing, chest up. 8, 2 more. 9, come down. And 10. Good. Those are squats. We're going to go back into the calf raises. Now what Sophia is going to demonstrate is how to do the calf raises with a little bit of an added challenge, putting the dumbbells on her knees. I'm going to demonstrate standing, and we're going to come up through the toes and bring the heels up. Shoot for the sky and come down. 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5. Like I said, if you need the added base of support, you can always hold onto a stable surface like a counter or a sturdy chair. Good, that's 7. We're going to do 3 more. 8, 9. Last puppy. 10. Very good. So that was the first circuit. Those were squats and calf raises. Now we're going to get into the second circuit. Okay, so now for the second circuit, this is going to be the same as the first circuit where we do 2 exercises twice. These exercises are going to be hip abduction and bent over flies. Now for the hip abduction, you don't need dumbbells, but make sure that you have a good base of support. You can do this without a surface around you, but if you don't feel comfortable enough to do that, then I strongly advise that you use a stable counter or a sturdy chair. Okay, so for this hip abduction, we're going to start with the right. Going to bring the leg out, just like so, and bring it in. Out and in. Out and in. Out. In. Like I said, using a stable surface is recommended if you feel that you need to have that. But this is a balance class, so the more you challenge your balance, the better. I'm going to do a few more here. 9 and 10. Good, so those are hip abductions. Now we're going to do bent over flies. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your dumbbells or your weights. You're going to bend over, keeping the back straight, and you're going to shoot the hips back. What you're going to do, you're going to get out of Sophia's way, and you're going to fly the dumbbells out, spread the wings, come back in. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus on your form, focus on your posture. 5. Breathe out on every rep. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Very good. Those were bent over flies. Now we're going to do hip abduction on the other side. I'm going to demonstrate this with weight. You, of course, like I said, you don't need dumbbells for this, but if you want the added challenge, you can do so as well. Sophia is also going to demonstrate the same exercise seated with the added challenge of a dumbbell on her knees. So we're going to go with the left side. We're going to shoot it to the side like so. Go to the side, come in. Go to the side, come in. 3, 4, shift your weight. 5, 6. Of course, if you need the added base of support, use a chair or a counter or a sturdy table. We're going to do 2 more. 9 and 10. Now, those were hip abductions on the left side. You're going to grab your other dumbbell. Okay? Same thing, bend over, hips back, chest up, back straight. You're going to fly the dumbbells to the side. 1. Squeeze the shoulder blades in the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and last one. 10. Very good. Those were bent over flies. Those were a tough one. Okay, so now we're going to start with the third circuit. That's going to be weight shifts. It's going to be focused on just shifting your weight. I'm going to show the more advanced version while Sophia shows the modified version. Okay, so what you're going to do is put one foot in front of the other. And I'm going to start with shifting my weight forward and bringing my foot up in the air, while Sophia does the same thing, but keeping both feet on the ground. I'm going to shift forward, and then I'm going to shift my weight back, lifting a foot off the ground. Now, if you wanted the modified version, you do what Sophia is doing, which is not lifting the foot off the ground. Okay? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So those were weight shifts on the left side. Now we're going to do it the same thing on the right side. We're going to put our right foot forward, put our left foot back. We're going to get into a nice stable stance, staggered, and we're going to shift our weight forward first, bringing the foot in the back up if you so want to, and then coming back and shifting your weight back. Shift forward, shift back. Weight shifts are important for your balance because this brings awareness to your center of gravity. It makes you a little bit more confident on your feet, specifically when taking walks on uneven surfaces. Good, and we're going to do 2 more. And last one coming back. Very good. So now we're going to do weight shifts side to side. Okay, so just like everyone else, I'm going to show the more advanced version while Sophia shows the modified version. You do what you find most suitable for you and your status. So what you're going to do is make sure that you have ample amount of space between your feet, and you're going to shift your weight to the left to start, and then you're going to shift your weight to the right. Now I'm lifting one foot off the ground as I shift my weight, while Sophia does something like a side lunge, a very small mini side lunge, where she just shifts her weight to the side and she comes back. Good. Very good. I'm going to keep going, do a few more. Good. Last one on each side. And very good. So that's it for that circuit. Those are weight shifts. Okay, so now we're going to do the final circuit, which consists of an exercise called airplanes. So for this one, it is required that you find a stable surface. Now, to modify this, you either use one hand or 2 hands. I'm going to use one hand as that is more challenging. Sophia is going to do the modified version with 2 hands on a chair. Of course, make sure that you are in a safe environment that allows you to do so. So I'm going to put my left hand on what I have here is a bar, but this could be a stable table, sturdy table, or a chair. And I'm going to start with my left leg up and my right hand up. Sophie's got both hands on her chair. And you're going to bend over and bring your arms and your legs extended. Good. That's 2. And extend, you're going to make it like a straight table. You're going to bring it up. Of course, if you wanted to modify this and make this more difficult, you can always try your hand and not putting your hand on the table or holding onto a surface. Of course, you monitor your level of balance and you see if you're comfortable enough to make the modification. But always err on the side of caution. I'm going to do a few more. Now I'm bending all the way over, but Sophia is not opting to bend all the way over. That is fine as long as you get some distance between your leg and the floor. You do whatever is comfortable for you. And last one. Good. Very good. Now we're going to do the other side. What I would naturally do is turn around, but I'm not going to put my back to the camera. So I'm going to try my hand in doing this without a surface. I might fall on my face, but kids don't do this at home. So left leg comes up, right arm comes up. I'm sorry, flip it. Right arm, right leg comes up, left arm comes up. And we are going to try this again. So this is the second and final set in the circuit. You're gonna come up, find your focus, your base of support. 2, 3. I'm doing pretty well so far. 4. Shouldn't speak too soon. 5. Take this nice and slow and focus on your balance. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And last puppy. 10. Okay, so that's it for the exercise portion. Now what we're gonna do is go to a table and finish off with some ab exercises. Okay, now I am here at a table. For you at home, this can be your bed or even on the floor with a yoga mat. What we're gonna do is some ab workouts. So you're gonna lay on your back. Make sure that your head is resting on a pillow of some sort. And what we're gonna start with are some air bicycles, okay? You're gonna start with both hands in the air like so, and you're gonna bring both knees up, okay? And you're going to extend the leg out and then alternate, just like so. Now I'm holding my hands up in the air. You could do this with a weight, holding a weight, and this could be used as an added challenge, okay? So we're gonna do about 10 of these. That's 8, 9, and 10. Now, from here, what we're gonna do are called reverse curls. Now you're gonna bring both knees up. Okay, you're gonna keep a 90-degree angle in the knees, and you're gonna drop it down, tap the table, come up. Tap the table and come up. Good. 3. Make sure your back is pressed into the bed or the floor, and you're just tapping the surface and coming back up. 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're gonna do some single leg hip bridges. So we're gonna bring one knee up in the air. We're gonna start with our right side. Pushing into your surface, you're going to drive the hips up and come down. Drive the hips up and come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Very good. Now we're gonna do that same circuit. There's 3 exercises again, and we're gonna wrap it up after that. Okay, so we started with air bicycles. So both hands in the air. You are going to bring both knees up, and you're going to extend one leg out, and then alternate. 3, 4, 5, 6. The lower you drop your leg, the harder the exercise is. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you can keep your legs in the air from here, drop them down to the table, and come back up. 1, 2, remember to breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good. So we're gonna do single leg hip bridges. We did the left leg before, now we're gonna do the right leg. So your left leg is gonna go in the air, just like so. And you're gonna drive into the surface through the heels of your right leg, and you're gonna go up and then come down nice and slow. Shoot up, 2, shoot up, 3, shoot up, 4, really drive the hips as far up as possible. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay. So that's it for strength and balance level 2. I hope you enjoyed this exercise and got a little bit of a challenge from this class. I'm Jonathan, exercise specialist here at the Berg Fitness Center. Thanks for watching. Until next time.